I always check my closet for murderers before I go to bed. I had a boyfriend in college who asked me what I would do if I found one. I told him I didn't think that far ahead. I keep a Joe staff near my bed. I studied the martial art of Aikido for a bit. I guess I might beat the intruder with it. The shower. Last up, the front door. By this time, I've already locked it and checked it twice. 3 times. 4 times. Seems really locked this time. But maybe it opened itself? This seems like fantastical thinking, but the ladies assure me it's not. The ladies in my murder group, that is. We met at an internet forum on the disappearance of this 16-year-old kid from New Hampshire. The police ended up finding his body in a ravine after uncovering a previously erased Instagram story. We started hanging out in person a few weeks ago. There's Penelope. She's a little older than the rest of us, but I think that makes her wise about the murders. She's been around, and I like that she highlights the positives. Plus, she makes great tea. Spearmint today, ladies. Stacy. She's just out of college. She joined the group because her boyfriend was murdered. It happened a couple towns over. I wonder if you've heard of the case. Daryl Hines? She is very organized and keeps the group focused. Then there's Shoshana. She's not all there, but occasionally says something worthwhile. What? Me. Angela Denton. It fascinates me most how the human mind thinks. I just don't understand how a person could kill another person. At the end of the day, I'm glad to have the women. They offer perspective. See, my mind rails on with questions. I taped some clips about the current case we have our eye on. I watched them on repeat, trying to piece together the clues.
13-year-old Haley Steinfold, missing for 11 days. Evidence found near her family's apartment complex pool. A promising lead.
Why don't they just say what the evidence is? Could be substantial. Might change the case. Sometimes, if they disclose too soon, it allows the suspect to stay ahead of the investigation. Or there is no evidence. They want someone to come forward thinking that there's evidence. Focus. Here's what we know. Haley had a history of disappearing. She'd often use the balcony. Neighbors had seen this. She would tie a hoodie to the banister and then jump down onto a chair. But the hoodie wasn't there. She usually kept it there to climb back up. Who was she seeing late at night? Reports say a Brian Williams, boyfriend of 2 months. Now, Haley actually skipped a grade, so she started high school at 13. Pretty rare. And this Brian Williams was a junior. Her mother claimed not to know about it. Scandalous. Or she knew about it, but she didn't want anyone to know that she knew about it, because what would it look like if she knew about it?
Breaking news, footage of Haley collected from the night of her disappearance. A pawn shop camera.
The latest update on the case. I can't sleep now because I keep thinking about it. She was alone. So on the footage, she looks behind her quickly and disappears alongside the Kistian River. I bet it's someone up to no good alongside the river. They see a young girl alone, vulnerable. I'm not buying that she was alone. She clearly looks behind her in the pawn shop footage. Like she's looking for someone. Rewind it quick. Poor sweet girl. Do we think it's this guy Brian then? Police interviewed him. He claims they didn't meet that night. What if it was a different guy? Look, there was evidence by the pool. So who, if they murdered her, would drag her back to the pool to leave evidence? It had to have been someone she left with from earlier that night. Disappearing towards the river alone. It's driving me mad.
She must have been meeting someone. I heard the police investigating who she was meeting at the river.
What if she was meeting someone? I said that. No, you didn't. It makes sense, though. She isn't seen walking back towards the apartment. Damn it, she's wearing pajamas in the video. Why did not one person point that out? Darling, why are you getting so worked up? We're going to solve this.
Police spoke to a group of high school kids.
They said her and some other guy never showed up to this initiation event.
Potential witnesses, huh? Not if Haley never showed up.
It was a different part of the river. The pawn shop was a full half-mile from the meetup point.
Which is more populated?
Someone had to have seen it happen.
If you say anything, I'll kill you too.
Police Department, how may I direct your call? Police Department.
I have a lead on a murder.
A murder?
Daryl Hines.
That case is not showing current. What year?
2006.
2006. That's quite a bit back. Just a minute.
He was my boyfriend at the time. I used to walk alone in the woods at night.
It's driving me mad. She must have been meeting someone.
That's where he told me he loved me. Construction worker. Knife. I was going to meet him and instead I saw him killed.
If you say anything, I'll kill you too.
That's what he said.
I can't live like this anymore.
Trying to piece together the clues.
Breaking news.
I want to be set free.
Someone came forward with information about the case. Kenzie, a sophomore. An initiation game gone wrong. Kenzie was in charge of taking her to this group meeting spot near the Kistian River, only he took her the wrong way because they dropped the directions by the pool. I'm glad he finally came forward. 14 days is a long time.